Supernatural event, guys. We are going to talk about the supernatural event today and what you can do in week 1 and week 2 to get yourself an MSP, and which MSP should you choose. In the next couple of days, I'm going to be using every single MSP. I'm going to be putting clips and stuff on YouTube, so if you want to check those out, I'm going to call it the 5-game tryout. I'm going to play a handful of games with each card, and I'm going to let you know what I think of them and if they're worth building or if they're worth replacing the cards on my team. We're going to take the value into account and how they feel on the ice. Plus, I'm going to give you clips of everything they've done in those games. So I hope you do enjoy it, guys. Keep an eye out for that. That'll be sometime today with Roman Josi. And leave in the comment section down below who you want to see. I'm going to be doing Roman Josi today, Jaromir Jagr tomorrow, but who do you want to see tomorrow as well after the Jaromir Jagr? But let's get into the supernatural event and what I think of the event and the cards and how to make them. So what we got here is we got Andrei Vasilevsky, Al McInnes, Roman Josi, Jaromir Jagr, and Nathan MacKinnon. These cards are, good looking card art, and I love the Screaming Eagle on Jagr. I can't wait to check that card out. But hey, we're gonna have to see how each of these cards play to rate them, and that'll be at the end of after I play with all 5, I'm gonna rate them in which one's better. And then we also have other base supernatural cards with a Markstrom I'm seeing, which is pretty clutch. But we got Sen, Carbonneau, Holland, Gartner, Markstrom, Slafkovsky, Stützle, Trouba, Dahlin, and Point. All huge selections, and I can't wait to see how those cards look. With that being said, what do they give us in the objectives, right? So supernatural, if you do all 9 objectives, you get a token, and tokens and collectibles are 2 different things. So I will get into that and explain that. But if you do all this, you will get yourself a handful of stuff. You won't be able to get yourself a completely free MSP week 1, and I will be talking about that in a little bit, but you'll be able to completely build up an MSP if week 1 and 2 are done the same. So open your daily packs 2 times, complete a set, which gives you an Anthony Mantha stud card. It gives you the Anthony Mantha that you can put in your lineup to help you do this stuff, which also helps with your fantasy stuff. And then you're going to block shots. You can do that in any game mode. Passes, any mode. Shot, any mode. Body checks, any mode. Goals has to be in rivals, squad battles, or champs. 25 of them. And then 50 games in squad battles, rivals, or champs. So that's how you get all of that done. And if you did the entirety of this, you get 3 tokens and 2 collectibles. And then if you go into wild card and you get your wild card path done, what you're going to notice in here is you also get 2 tokens. So you can get 2 more tokens, bringing you up to 5 tokens. So now you have 2 collectibles and 5 tokens. You're going to go into the moment where you're going to then pick up another 3 tokens throughout it, giving you 8 total tokens. So if this is done in week 1 and 2, the exact same, you're looking at 4 collectibles through 2 weeks and 16 tokens. Now the 16 tokens leaves you with an extra one because they are 15 to build up all the way. I did not mean to do that. So if we look, it's 13 days this set will be here, but the Nathan MacKinnon, Jagr, Josi, McInnes, and Vasilevsky will be gone in 6 days. So if you want these, you can't build any of these for free. You're going to have to go into the collectible side, and you're going to have to turn in a couple of these. Because you earn 2, you can use this, which is 5 cards, 77 and plus, gets you 2 more of the supernatural collectibles, which then gets you a Jagr or whoever you want, right? So you don't need to build the 3. You need to build the 1 twice, or you could just build the 2 out of the 77s. Now, why you don't get the collectibles and the tokens mixed up is because right beside it is the tokens. You need 15 of these to power a card all the way up, and it's 1 for 1. So if you turn in 3 80s, you get 3 tokens. So when you're looking at buying an 80 off the auction house, whatever your price you're spending on that 80 is the price per token. And then 7 of the collectibles get you a random 80 plus pack. And that's the base card that we talked about earlier. And if you got like a point, that's a pretty huge card. So we got some nice cards. I am going to try them out. Roman Josi will be the first one I play with tonight. So if you want to see that video, hit that sub button and notification bell so you don't miss it. It will be dropping here in a few hours. And you can see what the Roman Josi looks like on the ice before you put the investment into him. Now, with that being said, it is 15 supernatural tokens to power them all the way up. And if you power them down, you get 9 back. So 15 cost to power it up, 9 if you power it all the way back down. So you don't get to keep all 15. You lose 6 in the exchange of powering it up and powering down. Something to keep in mind. But here we go. Nathan MacKinnon has 90 speed, 83 endurance, 91 acceleration with mid to high 80s in the shooting. and then his face-offs 80, so it's kind of still low. He does come with Make It Snappy, which is nice. His defense is a little low, his body check and everything's a little low, but this card is an offensive specimen, and this is what the Nathan MacKinnon looks like. If you have the base MacKinnon, you might have missed the window to sell him at his peak, as the card is dropping in price. And then we got the Roman Josi, 86 speed, 85 acceleration with good power on his shooting, but low accuracy. I can't wait to see how that pans out. And then we got passing is really good. Deking is obviously down, hand-eye is down, but puck control and awareness is up, which is nice. Defensive awareness being up to 89 is nice. I hope this helps him corral pucks in the D zone. We'll have to wait and see. And then stick checks and everything else looking kind of okay. Looks like a well-balanced card, but nothing too crazy. And then Al McKennis has a cannon of a shot. Can't wait to rip bombs from the blue line with this guy. 95 slap shot power is going to be fun. 86 speed, 86 endurance is not bad. And then 88 balance and 85 agility. The skating actually looks really good on this card. We have a lot of right-handed defensemen, so this card has to perform extremely well if it's going to beat out what most of us have. And then passing, puck control, awareness, all that stuff's good, but deking and hand-eye is way down. Defensive awareness is 91, which is awesome. It's sick. It's right where you want it. If higher, if better, but 91 is really good for right now. That slap shot, with how defense are used and the defensive awareness, make this card very interesting, and I can't wait to use him. Andrei Vasilevsky is a goalie I will throw in my net. I will give him a try, and we will see how he goes. I don't recommend investing in goalies, but there's only one way to find out how truly good he is, and we will put the time into his 5-game tryout to see how he does. And honestly, I'm probably going to play bad defense, so he gets shelled, and we see how he holds up against taking 30 shots a game. Essentially, what I'm looking for is not how many goals go in the net, but what types of goals go in the net and how he reacts to saves, rebounds, and everything like that. That's what I'll be looking for out of this goalie. Jaromir Jagr. So when I said I was doing the Roman Josi first, everyone said they wanted Jagr second on Twitch. So Jagr will be the second one I do. Whoever you guys want, leave in the comment section down below, and I will check them out after Jagr, and that video will probably be up in the same day as Jagr. Just Jagr will be first, and then whoever you guys want will be second. But Jagr, 86 speed, 91 shooting with 89 accuracy is pretty huge. His hands and his deking are good. His defense awareness is low, but he's going to be a winger, so that's not terrible. And then body check is enough to push people off the puck with 89 strength is nice. So I can't wait to use this card as well because he's a big boy. Should be hard to knock off the puck. Rasmus Dahlin, we're just going to breeze through these cards because I'm not going to use these cards. So we'll breeze through them, and I'll just bring up talking points on which ones I think are good. With Dahlin, 87 defensive awareness is solid. 89 stick check is solid. He is low on the shooting, but if you get the green, you'll be all right. And then speed is 85, endurance is 85, making this card not bad. Braden Point has 87 speed. That's really low for Braden Point. He's usually a fast card to start the year, but 87 speed is low, but he's an 84 overall with 90 agility and 89 acceleration. This card might be a down low specialist where you get in the corner and you cut and you curl and you find open lanes to get the puck to Dahlin for a one-timer goal. Timmy Stützle has the same speed as Braden Point, but he doesn't have the acceleration or the agility. So that is something to keep in mind when you're looking at the comparison between the two. Jacob Trouba has no speed, no endurance, 84 and 84, and his shooting is kind of rough. This is going to be a big miss. And I would say, unless you're a Rangers fan, theme team fan, stay away. And yes, he does have 90 body check, but we've seen with the Leo Komarov that body check is, although good, slow body checking is not because you can't keep up with the speed. Jakob Markstrom, this one speaks for itself. He's 6'6", best goalie that's been in Hut for years, and probably is still the best one. So if you're looking for a goalie, he's there, but he's probably not the way I would go because he's probably going to be expensive. That's just how it is when it comes to height. Slavkovsky, 82 overall. This card looks good because he's 84 speed, but he comes with middle shooting and middle hands, and he comes with low endurance, very low endurance, low balance, low agility, low everything. So the card's big, but like as a Montreal fan, you don't have many good ones yet, so this one might be serviceable. Hollander, let's go. Hollander has a poo-poo terrible endurance at 78 with terrible accuracy. This card's probably going to be a swing and a miss for me. Very low everything. I know he's an 81 overall, but this card's very low. And then Gartner, at least with the low overall, he comes at you with 92 agility and 87 speed. This card could be sneaky good, especially when you hit that shot power of 90. You might be spraying it all over the place and miss the net a couple of times, but that 90 shot power is going to just give it to you. And then here's that Anthony Mantha, the free card you get for just turning in a set. 88 speed, can't hate it. Middle shooting power, low shooting accuracy, but he comes with great acceleration and great speed, so this card would help you out. And he's massively big. Sin is 6'5", so if you're looking for a good height-wise goalie, this might be him. He's slow. I don't know if speed really matters though, because Leonard has 85 speed. So if speed really mattered, you'd notice it. And I don't know if speed matters, because Leonard is really fast, but he still is one of the worst goalies in the game right now. So maybe speed isn't everything, but we'll have to wait and see. We need more of a sample size before we can figure out which goalies are going to be good. And then we got Carbonneau, 83 speed, 90 agility. So he's slow. He's very slow, and he's going to get up and go very slow. But man, can he take some corners. 90 agility with 82 acceleration. Whew. But 90 shooting power again with the shooting power. Just bombs that this guy's going to throw out. So there it is, guys, the event, how to make the cards themselves. Which one I think is good is going to have to wait until I get through all of them. This is something that I might keep up every single MSP, every single event. So if that's something you want to see when those videos come out, man, when those videos come out, make sure to like them and comment on them with what you think, and I'll try to make them better and better every day. But if you do like the videos, let's get watching them and see. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you did enjoy it, and what MSP are you getting after? Till next time, guys. Ciao, ciao.